Question today is, why do you guys love black guys?
Oh, BBC.
Hey, let me get your number, Sean.
Fun fact. So I professionally am a nurse, and the stereotype about black guys is real.
He's so fun and divine. Look at him. I don't need to say the obvious, but in addition to the obvious, they're also very adventurous lovers.
The reason why all girls love BBC is because it's just the perfect combination. Like, if you think about a white girl and a BWC, it's just, there's something wrong. It kind of feels like it's two females together, you know? It's like two feminine energies. But when it's like a white girl and a BBC, it's like, yeah, that's the one.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my shoes better, I work harder. Fuck Little Caesars, fuck Domino.
She didn't have to cut me off. We were nothing. Your love, but you treat me like so up.
Welcome back to another episode of T Wizzle Reactions. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Welcome back to all my regulars. Welcome to all my new viewers. If you like the content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I drop a video or when I'm updating you on the new one. Don't forget, if you want to catch me live, you can tap in with me every day on Twitch at 5 p.m. at twitch.tv/TWizzleTV. And if you got any clips that you want to send me, toss them down in the X community. Link will be in the description. We on our way to 200 subscribers. I appreciate every single buy. And for tapping into the website, The Urban Experience, at www.thaturbanexperience.com.
Question today is, why do you guys love black guys?
Oh, BBC.
Hey, let me get your number, Sean.
We have fun fact. So I professionally am a nurse, and the stereotype about black guys is real.
Wow, I mean,
I did a rough calculation the other day, and I've seen thousands of faces.
Uh-oh, the race is not gonna like this one.
Do you want BBC?
Hey, nah.
like, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what about you?
Of course.
Oh, say less.
Of course, okay.
Once you go black, you can never go back.
Wait, you said yes to the question, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting her Snapchat.
White or black men?
My man said I'm getting her Snapchat.
If it ain't dark, there ain't no spark.
So the other day I was scrolling on Instagram Reels, right? And I saw a few posts where some white women were saying that they prefer to date black men over other races. And it really made me realize something. A lot of that is fetishization, not attraction. Because when you really listen to how these women talk about it, a lot of times it's not coming from a genuine place. It's not about connection, it's not about compatibility, and it's not about real love at all. But when you bring it up, they'll say things like, oh, it's not that deep, or you're just overthinking it. But in the same breath, when you ask them their reasoning behind it, they just describe stereotypes or their personal fantasies. And a lot of times it really just sounds like an experience that they want to try.
It might be right. I'm not gonna say the whole thing is fetishization, but it's definitely a big part. It's definitely a big part of it. But hey, I mean, they can't help it. Who could blame them? They love the chocolate sauce. You feel me? Like, it is what it is, though.
In bed, I prefer my men to be
Black.
I'm guessing you have previous experience.
I don't think they say this around white men, though.
But why black in particular?
You know what they say?
He's so fun and divine. Look at him. Did I feel that?
Damn, look, they are.
We like tank tops.
We like Instagram likes. Like, dang.
Smashing your check. We are light skinned.
Oh, they never even
we can help you.
I don't need to say the obvious,
A man before.
but in addition to the obvious, they're also very adventurous lovers. And they want to do all the nasty things, and they like really nasty girls that look real pretty.
Yeah, we do like the nasty girls that look pretty. But what you mean by all the nasty things? What you mean by that?
The reason why all girls love BBC is because it's just the perfect combination. Like, if you think about a white girl and a BWC, it's just, there's something wrong. It kind of feels like it's two females together, you know? It's like two feminine energies. But when it's like a white girl and a BBC, it's like, yeah, that's the...
I feel like that's where the problem starts, because genuine attraction and fetishization are not the same thing at all. And that's how a lot of us black men end up getting used. Not me personally. I stick with the black queens forever. One of the reasons that a lot of people don't like talking about is rebellion. A lot of white women grow up in households where dating black men is heavily discouraged. Sometimes it's obvious, and sometimes it's more subtle. Sometimes they get the side eye, the be careful.
That's why I said, bro, they don't say this around white men, bro. I don't think they reveal their fetishes for black men the way they do now, on camera. Even though it don't make no sense, because they gonna see it anyway.
Careful, or sometimes they might just be told straight up, don't bring them around here. And knowing that, for some people, dating a black man sometimes becomes a way to push back. It's a way to push against expectations. And sometimes it gets to the point where they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna do the opposite of what I was raised to do.
So how did your parents feel when you brought a black guy home?
I mean,
They was cool with it, or they was like, nah?
she was cool with it, but we were sneaking around.
Sneaking around.
Yeah.
Her dad's a racist.
You see? Y'all see? Off the rip, he said her dad's a racist, bro. The white, bro. It's definitely the men, bro. It's the men the reason why the women who don't like us don't like us. The ones who don't, it's the men the reason why they don't. And they said that's where all this racism started from. This problem right here. Damn, she said 11.
Doing that does not...
What the fuck, bro? This bitch said 11-inch, gang. For Christmas, for her and all her homegirls. God damn. What the fuck? And she didn't even look that big. Pipe gonna fill her up.
Automatically make it bad. So I want to make that clear. Sometimes that's a good thing. And sometimes it's not intentional either. But if somebody's only with you to make a point to their parents, to their friends, or to their upbringing, that'll eventually weigh on you heavy. And at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to carry somebody else's rebellion. You get what I'm saying? Another huge factor is the media. Black men are hypervisual in certain areas. Sports, music, entertainment, fashion, the list just goes on and on. But notice which black men get shown the most in the media. A lot of times it's usually celebrities like athletes, rappers, men with status, black men that make a lot of money, or black men that have a lot of fame. When it comes to the media, we're rarely shown as regular human beings. And for the ones that don't fit in the celebrity category, we're shown as intense, dominant, hyper-masculine, dangerous, and aggressive. So a lot of exposure that people have with black men is not your everyday black man. A lot of times what they're seeing is the most visible, the most successful, and the most exaggerated versions of us. And that image gets repeated over and over and over again.
I do like chilling.
Right, shut my mind up, Bruno. Right, hold on, chill.
Like that.
Hold up.
Yes.
I told y'all can't be goddamn on me like this when we in public. Shit, how many fucking times I gotta tell y'all? Oh, this nigga is a trip. He just giving out the hurt dudes.
My favorite sport outside of football is baseball, and Isaac's is basketball.
My favorite sport outside of football is definitely basketball. Allie's is swimming.
Don't say swimming. Oh, no.
At the end of the day, love who you want. Whether I personally agree with it or not, or whether other people do, it doesn't affect anybody else. So when you notice nowadays that white women somehow always end up with the black athletes or the black rappers or the black celebrities, that's not random. That's happening on purpose. A lot of times, that's who they're conditioned to desire. It's not the regular black man at work. It's not the black man that lives next door. And it's not the black man just living a normal life. And honestly, that's where the disconnect happens. Because when they meet you in real life, they're expecting you to live up to that image that they see online. But when you don't, that's when a lot of disappointment comes into play. They put you up against the celebrity fantasy, the athlete image, the rap image, or against some type of lifestyle that they saw online. So when you don't match that, that's when a lot of confusion comes in, and a lot of times that's when the interest fades. Because at the end of the day, it was never really about you. It was about the image that they were sold. Another reason that people don't really like admitting is social clout. For some white women, being with a black man comes with a lot of attention. People are gonna notice, people are gonna react, and people are gonna ask questions. And for some people, that attention feels validating. Not because the relationship that they have with the black man is super deep or because they just have this super strong connection, but because they're getting noticed. And for some people, that's all that they want.
No, I got it. Oh!
What is she doing?
Better ingredients, better pizza, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my shoes better, I work harder. Fuck Little Caesars, fuck Domino's.
Of course, what I'm saying does not go for these specific couples because I don't know them. But the point that I'm trying to make is sometimes white women will get with black men for attention, whether that's social media attention, outside attention, whatever the case may be. And then there's status by association. For some white women, being with a black man that's tall, handsome, confident, successful comes with a certain image, and it changes how they're perceived in social spaces. And in a culture where blackness is already cool and trendy and heavily imitated, whether people want to admit it or not, that proximity to a black man has a lot of value to it.
A lot of white men don't have confidence. Like if a white guy had confidence and he looked good, then that's fine. I don't really care about color for real. It's about how you carry yourself.
I agree with that. It's confidence, it's personality, charm.
And white guys just most of the time don't have that.
What is the most attractive race?
Black. Tall, with dreads or braids or even an afro. Like I just find that like extremely attractive.
You coming with us? Oh, you want me to go with y'all?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your number?
So you're going to 11?
I'll take your number too. I'll take both of y'all numbers.
Okay.
Man, they don't even care.
You know?
Are you guys like
Teamwork make the dream work, huh?
Like I said my number, okay? This is
Okay.
Have you ever been with a...
Yo, don't tell me it's like that, cause I ain't even been like out having fun like that in a while, bro. But yo, it's like that they don't care. You could book two right in front of each other. Damn.
Insecure white guy that said like you were contaminated if you've been with black men?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me like your story. What happened?
I mean, there's not really a story, but most of them are in general just intimidated. I don't know why. It's not even about the men, it's also the females, and I don't like it, but that's what it is.
Yeah. There's nothing that white men are more afraid of than the fact that their dicks might not just measure up against black and brown men. They are terrified of the idea that white women might want to be with men of color.
Oh, Jesus, that shit's so impressive.
Dan?
Yeah, how are you?
How you doing? Hop in the back.
About like, you know, you've ever dated a black man or something, they get so insecure about it. They say you're contaminated and stuff. Like, I've had guys tell me that multiple times.
Have you ever been with some insecure white guys that like got insecure if you've been with black guys?
Yes, all the time. I think I'm contaminated.
When things are fun, it's exciting. When things are light, it feels good. But the moment race becomes uncomfortable, the moment family pressures start to kick in, discrimination shows up, or things just stop being convenient, that's when everything goes to hell. And that same association that they wanted so bad before starts to feel like a liability to them. And when a relationship starts feeding more into ego than an actual connection, that's when it becomes super fragile. And another one that's usually avoided is power balance. Whether people want to admit it or not, it definitely exists. White women can move in and out of proximity to black men, but black men do not get the same choice. They can enjoy our culture without suffering the same consequences. But when it comes to us, we do not get that option at all. So even with relationships that look equal on the surface, a lot of times underneath, there's a massive power imbalance that you don't see. And honestly, you see this play out in real life when things go left. Look at situations like Jonathan Major and his ex-girlfriend. Before information even came out about anything, everybody automatically took her side. He lost roles, he lost opportunities, and his whole career basically stalled overnight. But don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here trying to argue whether or not he was innocent or guilty. But the point that I'm trying to make is how fast protection kicks in for these white women and how fast black men get treated as disposable as soon as things go left. And honestly, it's happening a lot sooner than that. You just don't see it. And guess who held him down while he was going through that legal battle?
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go. See, come on, cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
Now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I said this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for.
In situations like that, people automatically assume she needs to be protected and removed. White women are seen as victims by default. Black men are seen as threats by default. So even in interracial relationships, that dynamic does not disappear. It's still there and it's still influencing how situations are perceived. And when you combine that with everything else I said, that imbalance becomes very, very dangerous. The system already knows who it's gonna choose. That's why at the end of the day, y'all gotta stick with the black queens, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, he right about that though. I ain't even think about that part. Like, nah, he right. He absolutely right about that, bro. As soon as they get in the crowd wolf, bro, it's over. It is over, and it don't matter what you say, what you do, unless you got like shown up receipts. And a lot of times that's still going probably take a process. So yeah, it's really up to y'all what y'all want to do, man. I don't discourage love, you know what I'm saying? But if this lust, y'all just be careful and beware. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments though. What you think about this video? Cause I ain't know they was on black men like that. I'm not even gonna hold you. This was something very interesting to find out. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I drop a new video or when I'm updating you on the old one. Don't forget to catch me on Twitch live every day at 5 p.m. Twitch.tv/TWizzleTV. If you got any clips that you want to send me, don't forget to put them down in the X community. Link gonna be down in the description. And y'all don't forget to check out the website, my babies, the Urban Experience, www.thaturbanexperience.com. We are restocking everything today. Don't forget to join that mailing list, which is absolutely free, and get a 10% off discount code immediately. You can also use them codes in combination with Twitch subscriber and YouTube subscriber codes. We on our way to 200 subscribers, man. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tapping into the channel, man. Engaging, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And thank everybody for tapping into the website. This was another episode of T Wizzle Reactions, man. I'm going to see y'all in the next episode. Shout out to Exo Speaks. Thank y'all for watching.